Okay, good evening, everyone. So, welcome to our discussion about the lymphatic and immune system for this evening. So, what you are going to learn this afternoon or evening is all about the lymphatic and immune system, which is very crucial, no? Because again, next year you are going to have the same subject, no, the same topic, which is immunology and serology. So this is very important because paulit-ulit na natin tong inaaral from your anatomy and physiology until histology until you will go to third year. Babalik at babalik tong immune system na to. Okay? So pag sinabi nating lymphatic system, you are talking about the group of cells and tissues and organs that monitor body surfaces and internal fluid, no? Yung lymphatic system natin sa madaling salita, they are the ones no responsible of putting back no or delivering back the excess fluid from your extremities to the heart. Okay? Yung role niya is para magsipsip ng mga extra na tubig galing doon sa different parts of your body going back to um your heart. So eventually, your lymphatic system is coordinated with your immune system because they have main function which is to fight or to be part of the immune response because some of the our lymph nodes they serve as a immune organs that could help with the immune response. Okay? So what are the examples of immune response na? Yung iba siguro naranasan nyo na as a person, di ba? No? So that would be allergic reactions, reaction against tumor cells, and reactions against what we have learned, parasites, the viruses, and the bacteria. So pag sinabi nating immune system, you are talking about the lymphatic organs and the lymphatic tissues and your immune organs in general. Kasi yung immune system at lymphatic system natin nag-o-overlap, no? That's why isang chapter lang yan siya, lymphatic plus the immune system. Okay? So the lymphatic tissues, they serve as sites where lymphocytes proliferate, differentiate, and mature. No? And remember, from the word itself, lymphatic, lymphocytes, the chief cellular constituent of lymphatic tissue would always be your lymphocytes. Ibig sabihin, yung laman ng lymph node mo, yung laman ng different lymphoid organs mo are lymphocytes. Okay? So what is the function of your lymphatic system? Again, it's to monitor the body surfaces and fluid compartments. That would include your epidermis, your mucosa, the interstitium. Second is to react the presence of harmful antigens recognized as non-self. Remember, we have the terms antibody and antigen. Pag sinabi mong antibody, that is being produced by your body against an antigen which is foreign or non-self. Okay? So autoimmune diseases like rheumatoid arthritis, type 1 diabetes, etc., is also included, as this discussion for your lymphatic and immune system. So what are the components ng lymphatic system natin? Remember, when you talk about lymphatic system, we are talking about lymphocytes, no? Pero hindi lang doon nagtatapos sa lymphocytes, okay? It may also include your antigen-presenting cell, which are your dendritic cells, Langerhans cells, macrophages. Sa madaling salita, your monocytes outside your blood vessels, which are your macrophages, are your antigen-presenting cell. Okay? So what are the lymphatic tissues? Yung lymphatic tissues, these are diffuse and nodular organs, or parts of your body, other than your organs, kasi tissue lang siya. Yung lymphatic organs naman, ito yung kapulungan ng mga tissues kaya nagiging lymphatic organ na siya. That would include your lymph nodes, your spleen, the thymus, and remember yung lymphatic vessels natin, it may carry the cells and the fluid. Okay? So if you are going to read your book, you can classify the lymphatic organs into two, your primary lymphoid organs, which includes the thymus and the bone marrow. Kahit yan yung dalawa na i-memorize ninyo, thymus and bone marrow. Yung secondary lymphoid organ naman, other than the thymus and bone marrow, is included already in your secondary lymphoid organ or tissue. Again, pag sinabi nating primary lymphoid organs, ito yung sila ang bumubuo or the basic education or the basic na pagsasala ng mga lymphoid cells mo. Okay? So you are going to learn later on in your immunology and serology na dumadaan sa proseso ang ating lymphocytes before it will become a mature lymphocyte or bago siya magpa-process ng kanyang tamang function, which is to kill or to identify self from non-self. Dapat marunong siya mag-identify ng dapat niyang pinapatay or dapat niyang hindi pinapatay. Okay, yun yung point ng primary lymphoid organs. They are the initial education centers of the immune system. Kapag may problema, yung ating immune system na education center, eventually the patient might be having already autoimmune disease. Pag hindi alam ng katawan mag-identify kung ano yung nasa labas at kung ano yung nasa loob or ano yung dapat alam niya at hindi niya alam, eventually that would lead to autoimmune disease. Okay? So the lymphocytes then enter the blood and the lymph to populate. That would include the epidermis, the mucosa, the connective tissue, and the secondary lymphoid organs. Okay? Yung secondary lymphoid organs naman natin, dito sila nag-identify, and carry out their function, For example, your connective tissue, your secondary lymphoid organs, and other mucosal surfaces. Okay? So they usually participate, in your cell-mediated immunity. Ibig sabihin, if they are going to identify that you are not included by some parts of your body or your tissues, eventually papatayin ka nila. Okay? So humoral responses naman, they are responsible of producing antibody. Ito sila yung B cells. Pag naamoy madunggan about antibody, always remember that you are talking about B cell. Kapag naman cytotoxic or cell-mediated immunity, you are talking about T cell. Okay? So again, just a review, how do you see a lymphocyte in the microscope, It needs to have a cytoplasm na medyo kakaunti lang ang gap sa yung nucleus. Okay? So it also looks like a red blood cell, based on the size. And it is usually darker ng nucleus niya as compared to other white blood cells. Okay? So the cytokines and the chemokines, ang point lang ng slide na ito is that your white blood cells, they tend to move to the area kung asa ka napilasan or kaasa na infection through a process what we call MRAD. Okay, dito naman actually MRAD yung sa Immunosero, dito naman is TRAM. Okay, or TRAM. Yung MRAD, that's migration, we have the migration, ito, eventually, you focus here on the transfer. Okay? So, you have the tether, the roll, arrest, and migrate. Okay? So, you just memorize. Ito na lang muna i-memorize ninyo para hindi kayo ma-confuse yung about MRAD. Okay? So, ito naman, just tether, roll, arrest, and migrate. Iba yung terms na ginagamit kasi dito sa histo nyo na libro. Okay? So, other organs that you need to remember is what we call your MALT. Okay? Lalabas bukas sa examination what is ang ibig sabihin ng MALT. That is why you need to study it. Okay? So, intraepithelial lymphocytes, as what you've seen, So, shown here in the respiratory epithelium, your intraepithelial lymphocytes, ibig sabihin, makikita mo or you are going to identify the lymphocytes inside the cells. That's why it's called intraepithelial. This is a pseudostratified columnar ciliated epithelium with note of intraepithelial lymphocytes. Okay? So, your mucosa-associated lymphoid tissue naman, no, ito yung mga lymphoid tissue na makikita natin sa mucosa. No, it can be in your mouth, in your intestines, no, somewhere na merong mucosa. Usually, saan mo siya makikita? In a connective tissue na part. No, it can be divided into two. A diffuse lymphoid tissue or a primary lymphatic nodule or follicle. No, yung diffuse lymphoid tissue naman, usually ma-identify mo because medyo punuan, no, or naagyoy lugar ang imuhang um, lymphocytes, no, as you've observed. In a primary lymphatic nodule naman, it's a nodule kasi para siyang bilugan. Okay, ito parang namurag na concentrate na sila dire. Kani naman niya kay murag in a certain area na siya mga bilog-bilog. Okay, or naga kumpol-kumpol sila. Okay? Yung secondary lymphoid nodule naman, they contain germinal center. Doc, how do we differentiate a primary and secondary? Usually, you have plasma cells and you have germinal centers. As you appreciate, mura siyang itlog, no? You have here a layer, murag puti ng area. Then you have another layer, which is the darker one. Okay? So, the modified intestinal epithelial cells that assist in antigen presentation by conveying macromolecules from the intestinal lumen to underlying compartments housing lymphocytes and macrophages. So, after which, the antigen presentation and T cell, they help to activate the B cells which set up germinal centers in secondary follicles. Okay? So, medyo marami-rami yung mga pictures dito, no? But you just have to identify. No, actually, ito yung mahirap with histology because we really cannot differentiate cells, especially if medyo kapare-pareho na sila ng mukha. We really need to do some immunohistochemistry testing. Pag ibig sabihin ng immunohistochemistry testing, we subject the tissues to chemicals para malalaman natin if they would react or if they would not react. If they would react, possible positive or negative yung result na yan. Okay? So, pag sinabi nating intraepithelial lymphocytes, no? Diffuse lymphoid tissue, primary nodules, secondary nodules, it could be present. Okay? It could be present to the different organs in your body. Yung iba, meron lang intraepithelial lymphocytes. Yung iba naman, primary nodules with secondary nodules. Yung iba naman, kompleto talaga yung apat. Okay? So, pag sinabi mong MALT, this is already a collective term for the cells of the immune system in the mucosa of the respiratory, alimentary, urogenital, and included ang mammary gland. Okay, so ano ang function nila? It is to augment the mechanical and chemical barriers of surface mucosal epithelia. Okay, so what is the distribution? Usually sa pharynx, no, mao nang ginaingon nila na tonsils, it is part of your immune system. That is true. No, it is also part of the mucosa associated lymphatic tissue or the MALT. Okay, it could be present in your small intestine as Peyer's patches. Remember the keyword there. It's lymphoid nodules in the small intestine is known as Peyer's patches. In the colon naman, no, it would aggregate or it is an aggregate of lymphoid nodules. Okay, so we have your bulk, we have your gall, no? So yung tonsils, it is an aggregated lymphatic nodules that is seen in your pharynx. So if you are going to open your mouth, mutanaw ka sa salamin, na ay murag bilog-bilog diha before sa imong tutunlan, that is your tonsil. Okay? Your tonsil, if you are going to view it in the microscope, no, you are going to observe na meron kang different parts. You have nodules na may germinal center. Tapos, usually, makita gid siya nimo, no? Mura siya areas or kapulungan, no? Just imagine nga, murag naa siya grupo-grupo sa baba sa imuhang epithelial cell. If you are going to observe, this is your epithelial cell, right? So, ang baba niyan, you have different nodules. No, dili tanan, no, as you observe sa skin na to, dili tanan na ay nodules because your skin is not part of your secondary lymphoid organ. Pero yung mga intestine natin, ito yung mga Peyer's patches, they have your um, your nodules to serve as a protection. Okay? So, hindi lahat ng organs merong nodules. Some of which, after dire, connective tissue na ang sa baba. Pero ani, no, kani, kumpleto siya. Okay? You have your connective tissue, tapos within the connective tissue, you have the merging, you have the nodules, the primary or secondary nodules with positive germinal center. So it could be this is also your palatine or lingual tonsil. No? As you can see, no, I hope that you would be you would appreciate. Okay, so ito palatine tonsil. Okay, with stratified squamous non-keratinized. Ito non-keratinized. Stratified squamous non-keratinized. Yung pharyngeal tonsil naman, since it's already in the pharynx, it is already changed. No, Dok, paano malalaman, Dok, na palatine yung isa pharyngeal? Palatine, in your palate, di ba, kailangan niya medyo baga. Kasi palat yan eh. No? Ito naman, kasi part ka na ng pharynx, and remember, your pharynx is included as part of your respiratory tract. So, it's already pseudostratified columnar epithelium. Okay, so respiratory epithelium. So yung palatine tonsils naman here, no? As you observe, stratified squamous epithelium, you have a connective tissue, you know, stratified squamous epithelium, you have here already the lymph nodes. Okay, so kung naamoy makita nga murag after sa imong epithelium na kay mga blue-blue or bilog-bilog, no? Remember kanang bilog-bilog, that is already a lymph node. Okay? I want you to study, focus your attention in the slides because I might get the questions for examinations here tomorrow. Now, half of the questions will be coming from the slide, half of the questions will be coming, from the book. So you need to study both. This will just serve as a supplement of what we are going to what we are going to tackle in your examination. So yung tonsil, as you've observed, no, if this is the tonsil, you are going to see, no, very distinct yung lymph area dyan. Okay? Yan, no? Ma-appreciate niyo, this is already the germinal center, ha? Yan. Yan. This is already the tissue. Okay? Yan. Sa stomach naman, saan dyan? Yung lymph area natin, this one. Okay? Yan. This one also, no? Sa colon, meron ding areas of lymph. Ayan. O, even vagina, merong organs of MALT. Okay? So, appendix, no? As you have Dok, unsa rin ang mga bilog-bilog, Dok? That is actually your lymphocytes. Okay? Kaya siya tinatawag na lymphoid tissue because it contains lymphocytes. Yan, no? Observe ninyo, no? You have here. Okay? Yan. Galing dyan. That is yan. Okay? That is extensive lymphoid infiltration. So, this is the Peyer's patches. So, saan mo makikita to? Usually in the ilium. Okay? The thymus, on the other hand, is a bilobe organ that is located in the superior mediastinum, no? Alam na alam nyo dapat yan because nasa baba lang yan siya ng sternum ninyo. So, ano ang purpose ng thymus, no? It's for the production of immunocompetent T lymphocytes, no? It's the production of mature but naive T cells for peripheral tissues and circulation and regulation of T cell. Yung remember, yung T cell mo, nagmamature yan siya sa thymus. Okay? Yung B cell mo, nagmamature siya sa bone marrow. Okay? So, dito nangyayari ang development and maturation of the lymphocyte. Okay? So, again, distinct ang mukha murag na ay bilog-bilog, nga murag na ay blue-blue, nga murag accent siya, no? Murag siya gradient, nga from darker blue to lighter blue. That is what you call the lymphoid tissue lobules. Okay? No? Is our lymphoid, lymph. Okay? Lymphocytes yan. Yan. Appreciate ninyo, parang merong bilog-bilog dito. Yan. Okay? So, meron siyang mga meron siyang kapulungan, pero ang wala lang sa kanya is the germinal center. Okay? Yan. Thymus ng newborn, medyo active pa, kaya medyo darker siya. Okay? So, we have the thymocytes, we have the medulla, etc. etc. Okay? So, as you can see, no? Hindi ko naman itatanong, no? I want you to just at least appreciate the different phases. Okay? The medulla, no? Pictures yan siya. Okay, so with aging in postnatal life, thymus, no, eventually na-change na yan siya ng adipose tissue. Doc, saan yung adipose tissue dyan? Ito. Ayan. Okay, that's the adipose tissue. So, na parang kinakain na siya ng fats. Okay? So, eventually, no, it will be involuted, no? So, ibig sabihin, nawawala na yung organ na yan when you will become adults, no? Because you really don't have, or you don't need ganun ka active na immune system because it is expected that you have been exposed already to the realities of bacteria in the environment or viruses na dapat capable na yung katawan mo mag-protect sa sarili mo. Okay? Yan, no? So, we have the barrier, etc., etc. Lymph node, no? Ito yung mga area sa katawan mo na if naagani kay samad sa imong lawas, eventually naana kay pangadlay. For example, na kay samad sa imong tiil, no? Kanang samad sa imong tiil, eventually matubuan ka og pangadlay sa imong singit. That is what you call lymphadenopathy. Bakit nagkakaroon ng lymphadenopathy? Kasi in cases of infection, no, the infection from your feet, if this is the feet, no, it will go towards your thigh. And the next area there, no, dagan pa man na siya maagihan, pero ang pinaka grabe nga kadako nga area diha would be your inguinal area, no, ang imong kita. That's why kung naa kay samad sa tiil, eventually sakit i-move ang imuhang lawas, no, imuhang tiil because naa kay lymphadenopathy. Okay? So you have different parts. You have the capsule, the cortex, the paracortex, and the medulla. Okay? So I want you to study this now because it might come out in your examination. I want you to remember what is ano yung mukha ng cortex, anong mukha ng medulla, anong mukha ng lymph node, anong mukha ng thymus, anong mukha ng malt. Okay? Kasi yung lalabas sa exams ninyo. Okay? So again, cortex, kapag medulla nasa loob, yung cortex nasa labas. And remember, you have what we call, no, trabeculation, no. This is the boundary or boundary, that is what you call trabeculation. Kaya ka nagkakaroon ng cortex and your medulla. Okay? Okay, the blood vessels and efferent lymphatic channels pass through the hilum. Okay, this is the hilum. Kaya yan, ito yung mga kapulungan ng mga lymphocytes yan. Mga lymph nodes yan sila. Okay? Lymph nodes yung lahat, pero yun yung mga lymph tissues. Okay? Specific lymph tissues. So, in contrast naman, no, a single efferent lymphatic channel, multiple incoming afferent lymphatic vessels. Okay? Ito naman yung sa iba. Yan. Yan, no? Mas ma-appreciate nyo. Grabe. No? Medyo mas grabe yung mga kapulungan ng lymph nodes. Okay? Yan. No? You have the germinal center. No? Yan. Puro dark yan sila lahat kasi lymphocytes nga. These are all lymphocytes. Okay? So, B lymphocytes around the germinal. Ito naman, T lymphocytes na perifollicular area. Okay? don't worry about the slide, no? This is ano naman sa YouTube niyo naman to siya ipapanoorin. So I don't have to, no need na para i-post ko. No, all you have to do is just watch the video or screenshot if you want. Okay? The succeeding slides are just pictures, no? So don't worry, no? Last na i-discuss ko would be the spleen. No, your spleen is very important because this is responsible, no, for removal of abnormal blood cells and particulate matter via phagocytosis. Ibig sabihin, yung mga red blood cell at white blood cell mo na murag kamatyunon na, when they go to the spleen and the spleen detects that they are already senile or tigulang na, or naanay problem with their cells, no? The cell itself, na may samad, na may mga dili maunato, no? Eventually, they are going to be removed by your spleen. Okay? So, if they will be removed or if they will be killed by the spleen, no? It will be recycled. That's why may makikita ka dito na statement, no? The storage of iron, no, from recycled red blood cells will be processed in the spleen, and eventually it is also responsible, no, during your time na nasa loob ka pa ng mama mo, it will serve as your hematopoietic organ. Okay? It produces red blood cell, white blood cell, platelets during the time na nasa loob ka pa ng mama mo. So, yung capsule niya, what are the different na no? I-memorize mo, no? Kapag capsule, it's your dense irregular connective tissue, no? You have your white pulp, kung saan mas marami yung white blood cells, red pulp, kung saan dumadaan yung red blood cells, and you have the marginal zone. Okay? So as you can see here, no, just like your lymph node, can explain ni mo, murag dako lang ni siya nga pangadlay. Okay? Pero kay mas dako mong gudi ang function. No? So as you can see, no, the same na lagi kay makita ang murag tuldok-tuldok, no? Murag na siya mga katul-katul nga tan-awon, no? That's normal of the lymphatic organ. Okay? So you have a white pulp and a red pulp. Now, please try to view different pictures about white pulp or red pulp. It might come out for tomorrow's examination. Okay? You have trabeculae, just like your bones. No? Parang merong trabeculae. Then, you have here your lymphatic or your white pulp. Ito naman, no? Saan yung red pulp mo dito? Ito. Yeah. If this is the white, these are your red pulp. Okay? Yeah. This is your white, and this is your red pulp. Mas marami yung red pulp kasi mas marami yung red blood cell mo. Okay? So here is the white blood cell because this is composed of lymphocytes. This naman is composed of red blood cells, or hindi siya ganun karami yung white blood cell. That's why tinatawag siya na red pulp. Okay, no? White, red, no? Very easy to differentiate. Okay? Okay? Kaya siya tinatawag na red pulp because it contains red blood cells. Just an emphasis. Okay? These are just the views. The different views. Yeah. No, very important yung spleen natin because yung spleen yung isa sa mga organs na grabe yung effect for the immune system. Without your spleen, you are prone to develop different infections. You will be considered as immunocompromised na din because there is a specific or area in your body that cannot do normally. Yung hindi, kapag natanggal yung spleen mo, hindi na magiging functional yung katawan mo ng buo. Because remember that your dead red blood cells or senile red blood cells dapat matatrap at mamamatay sa spleen. If hindi naka-quality control yung mga red blood cells mo na umiikot sa dugo mo. No, just imagine nga naay mga tigulang og mga basura nga mga red blood cell nga nagalibot-libot sa imuhang lawas. They are already an add-on to the population, no? Pero hindi na sila ganun ka-functional as compared to a normal red blood cell. So kung tatanungin niyo ako, no, daw kailangan ba mamatay kapag 120 days na yung red blood cell? Yes, and they should be filtered by your spleen for it to be recycled. Okay, so tomorrow you are going to have your examination. If you wanted to have an additional point, kindly comment down below your name, your section, because it will be checked by your president. Then include what is your favorite organ or your favorite immune organ in the body and why. The deadline for that will be at 5 a.m. tomorrow. We will start our examination simultaneous for the three sections at exactly 4 p.m. That would be 4 to 5 p.m. on all sections. Okay? Sige, let's move na lang. Let's start at 5 p.m. No? We will see. I will just announce. No? Target natin is we will start at 5 p.m. or 4 p.m. No? Just go to the school at 3:30. I will just update you because I want everyone to go home early kasi maulan ang panahon. I don't want na mababasa kayo ng ulan. Okay? So, please study well your books. I will be getting questions from your books. Remember that the PowerPoint presentation, galing lang naman yan sa libro. So, just study your books. Just study the pictures for your laboratory, no? The same lang siya last time. As much as I want na gusto ko siyang i-print pero masyadong marami, no? We will try. I will try to what could be done para mas mapadali yung laboratory. Okay? Just study. The same coverage lang naman tayo. Okay? So, goodbye everyone and I hope you learned something this evening. Okay? You study this table, it might come out in the exam.